So 444. Okay, if you're here, it's a high chance that you've been seeing that number. Okay, so we have a message here. Okay, this message is about a relationship. Yes. So we have a soulmate connection. Okay, we have the masculine and a 10 of Wands energy. Now, when I say the masculine, I'm going to do a reading that has to do with your feminine and your masculine side. So this message is going to be a personal message. This message isn't going to be all about the other person's energy. It's going to be about your energy. And, you know, when you're in a divine connection, you guys are synced up. You guys are facing the same battles. That's why you constantly see each other in each other's lives. So we have the 10 of Wands, and then we have the Queen. The 10 of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Now the 10 of Wands speaks on carrying a load. Okay, it's getting sexual. Okay, this is a late night reading. See? Yeah, fireworks. Okay, so we're getting a sexual energy here. Hold on one second. Hopefully you didn't see anything over there, because that would suck. I would have to cut this out the video, but yeah, so sexual energy, carrying a load. And you see the fireworks, you see the explosions. Yeah. So this burden could be just like a sexual energy, right? And then we have the Queen of Wands. It's like directed towards you. So you both are feeling this sexual, very, very sexual energy towards each other. You both are seeing each other in a fiery, passionate energy. You guys are ready to fight in a sexual way. And so the other cards I got, the reason why I said soulmate connection is because we got the 6 of Cups with the little kitty cat, as my kitty cat is doing his thing. Hold on. Yes, Nana. What would you like? Go with me? Oh, it's here. Let's see if that helps. Alright, so, like I said, the kitty cat, he's got his little kitty cat ears on, but, this is a very loving, bonding relationship, because we all need something to give our love to, okay? If we're not giving our love to anything, like I have my cat, and like if I didn't have him, I would feel alone, okay? But he cuddles with me at night. Like when I am alone, I have him, you know? And on the bottom we have Knight of Cups. And if you watch my last reading, this butterfly symbols transformation. Yes, Anna? Where were we? But yeah, carrying this cup, Knight of Cups, embarking on this journey to go find that love, to bring it in, right? We have this justice that came out again, but this time, instead of coming out with the dream space, it came out with the Six of Cups. So what I'm getting is that this was something that you have dreamed of, that you have fantasized about, but more so that you wish for, okay? And it's coming in the form of a soulmate, whether you have met them or not, but it's coming in the form of a soulmate, someone that you might have had past lives with, okay? But there definitely is love here, okay? And there could be a tug of war, you know, with the twin flame relationship as well. It's like yin and yang, it's like a balance. So with this justice here, it's like a pull and tug of war, like you guys balance each other out. So like, you're not always on, you're always gonna be coming at each other with something different, and that's what keeps things rolling, you know? If you both were like on the same page about everything, nothing would grow or transform. But the fact that you do have two totally different opinions on anything creates room for growth, okay? Which is amazing. By the way, this is my new deck. I'm loving it. Way of the Panda Tarot. Shout out to eBay. I bought it from a buyer on there, and she also gave me, hold on, I'll show you. She gave me this cute pin. Look how cute. Also, look, thank you for your purchase. And these stickers, love. Okay, that's why it helps to buy from independent owners. You get such goodies. I'm not sure if she has like more decks that she sells, but I'll go look and I'll link her her store on eBay in the description. Okay, that's it for that deck. Shoot. Okay, so we have Mask. Hiding true feelings, pretending and delude, gaslight and personify. Mask. When we're when we're hiding true parts of ourselves, it means we don't feel safe. It means that we were told not to do those certain type of things, like, so we kind of just stop being ourselves, and that is no way to live. Like 9/11, if you heard in my last video, I talked about how I don't care what people think if I'm happy, when I'm dancing in my car, when I'm feeling good. I don't care if people look at me and see me as whatever. I know some people fuck with me, but like I'm saying, like, I don't care, because it's about making my inner child happy. And as children, children, you know, we should never judge, but like children especially, like, they accept, you know, even if they may say things, you know, we'll not get into the nitty gritty, but for the main part, children aren't thinking about, oh, I'm not going to do this because what if she thinks of me when I do this, you know, unless they were engraved by their parents to worry about what other people think and say. You know what I mean? Like, it's like a pureness. Next is coffee cup. So deep down, this person wants to meet and talk, savor the moment, feeling elevated and building friendship. So there's a building of friendship that wants to happen. A meeting and talking, savoring the moment. This person enjoys being with you. They feel elevated around you. Because you speak life, you know. You don't really speak negatively, you speak life. Okay, we have partying, time with friends, having fun, happily single, living in the moment. Yeah. I'm trying to get the focus on us because it's about us, how we feel. Are we okay on our own? Are we happy when we're single? Because if we're not happy when we're single, we're not going to be happy with somebody else because it's about ourselves. Hold on. It's about living in the moment, because that's all we have is this moment. So do what you feel called to do in this moment. Like for me, like it's 4 in the morning and I'm like, okay, well, I have all day tomorrow to sleep, you know, so, you know, I can wake up right now and I can get up, do what I've been needing to do, like passed out a little early, so I'm up, you know. Okay. I feel like this person wants to give you unconditional love, return the affection, be affectionate with you, fairness and love, giving and receiving. This full moon in Libra right now is all about that balance. If you watch my previous videos, maybe the past 2 videos, I talked about this balance. And giving and receiving, like people coming to you to check on you because they receive. When they give you something, like when you're caring about someone, you're receiving something on the other end. When you truly care and you find out, oh, they're doing good, okay, I feel better now, you know. I mean, that's a small way to give and receive. There's bigger ways, you know, but it all depends on how it makes you feel, you know. If it's true, if there's unconditional love there, you could tell, you could feel it. Let's see what we get in this deck. Pretty sure there's a card in here that says unconditional love, so we'll see what comes out. That's gonna come out, Cersei. You don't know either. Finally a card. Let go of the need to control. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Natural is the best way. We have keep the door open. Don't be so focused on a closed door that you don't see the ones which open for you. Yeah. So if you're like worried about, oh my God, like, you know, if this is over or wanting to end it, gosh, you can take your power back by, see, it says you are giving someone control over how you feel. Your happiness should only depend on you. So if you're so worried about a closed door, you're literally giving your power. What's 417? This is the time I was born, guys. But you're literally keeping the door closed. Like, We want to open the door to life. Your power. If you give yourself away to someone without knowing your boundaries, knowing what makes you happy, how is this other person going to do that for you? You know? So there's a need to, you know, enjoy this time being single. Enjoy this time having fun. Okay, there's nothing serious going on right now, so don't be taking things so seriously, you know. Let go. And then we have engagement. Your love life is soon ascending to a higher level of commitment. You might have been working on this self-love journey for quite a while. You could have been hearing about, oh, self-love, and you're just like, you know, from the beginning, like you didn't understand it. You're like, well, how do I not love myself? I take care of myself all day, every day. But it's like levels to this. That's why we were in the stillness and the calmness, figuring out what wounds really have affected us, because we didn't think we were really deserving of love, of maybe we haven't seen it. Like, our parents are a big deal. Like, if you're a woman and your father like wasn't the best figure for a caring, loving man, you know, it's gonna be hard to go out there and be like, oh, that's what I need, that's not what I need, because you won't know, because what you don't need is what your father was. You know what I'm saying? Like, what he showed you. And I'm not saying it's his fault, because, you know, he could know how to love your mother, you know, he could, but he didn't know how to raise a daughter, right? So you had to raise yourself. You had to teach yourself what love really is, you know, and that takes time. It's 420. That takes time, okay? But I want you to know, engagement is here for you. And if you're here and you're still single and you're growing, like, you're gonna have the best love ever. Divine timing. Be patient while things are unfolding. This connection is worth the wait. Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. If you're here and you're still single and you're growing, you're at an age where you're like, and you're just thinking like, maybe it's not in the cards for me. Well, it is in the cards. Divine timing. This connection is worth the wait. You have waited, because even though you don't know maybe what it looks like, maybe you do know what it looks like and you just haven't seen it yet. And you're kind of like fooling yourself. Like, if I haven't seen it yet, I mean, am I doing something wrong? Like, no, you're not. You just are figuring out what you want, you know? And maybe you had trials and tribulations, but who doesn't? The most successful people go through the most trials and tribulations, you know? Nothing worth having comes easy. Like, I could say a million things, you know? There's so many ways to doubt ourselves, and there's so many ways to believe in ourselves. I just can't get over how cute this pen is. I'm going to use the Enchanted Forest Oracle cards. Okay, so we have Bear and Adventurer. Tap into your inner strength and power to face challenges head on. Embrace the spirit of adventure and discovery in your journey through life. Very powerful. Bears can be significant for you. Look up the spiritual meaning of bear. I do know it serves as protection, harmony, family life. I could add the spiritual meaning in the comments. I can do that as well. But it's about your inner strength. It's about you and your power to face challenges head on. Like, we always want like someone, a partner, you know, to walk with us through life and to hold us up and help us, but we had to be able to rely on ourselves first. And if someone else wants to help, then we can let them help. We have adventurer. You might be a lone wolf. You have been on adventures. You have been through cycles times 10 to where you face challenges head on, and this is your message that you can keep going and you can keep facing those challenges because you have what it takes. You are this bear. I remember in 6th grade, I told this guy, 6th grade, I told this boy, there's a picture of like a bear catching a fish or something. I think I told him that he was the fish. Oh my God. He got so mad. I don't even know. He was so mad. I've been destroying man's ego from the jump. From the jump. I be tearing I've been jumping through their glass ceilings like ridiculous. Adventure, embrace the spirit of adventure, discovery. You've always been this adventurer. People know that too. That you will take on anything. You will walk through anything. And that's powerful. People might be intimidated. That's not your problem. Trust your intuition to guide you on your path. You have signs and synchronicities whispering to you at all times. It's just a matter of being still. And listening to them back. Okay, so we have purification and pleasure. Imagine walking through a doorway and that's what you see. Green landscape, flowers, maybe light drizzle, pure springtime. That's what it is right now. Pure. There should be nothing but pure pleasure coming into your life because of this springtime. I think this is the moon over here. Things are going to get lighter and easier and more enjoyable. Things are going to be more enjoyable. I'm going to pull from some of my light deck. So we need some light messages. Okay, we have affirmation. This is the root chakra. I listen to myself and acknowledge my needs. I assert myself and retain my power. I am brave and gentle. I don't have to be afraid of others. I respect myself and am respected by others. Saying and am is not easy. And am respected by others. Yeah, listening to yourself. Like, you don't have to give up your power in order for people to listen to you. You don't. You can stay in your power and still have people. That actually makes people respect you. We have positive action. I focus on the beauty in me and I find silence. I live and honor the present by doing what I can do now. What I cannot change, I let go of and entrust to God. Okay, so there's that letting go again. When you let go, you can feel the pleasure. You can be in the now moment and actually feel the pleasure of life right now. Okay? And what's going to purify you is asserting to your needs, purifying yourself and your respect for yourself, because people are going to treat you how you treat you. Okay? So I love you guys. This might take, a couple days, maybe one day, maybe a few hours to feel this energy. But it's here now in the present moment. If you just be still, definitely listen. I'm going to also post this meditation sound for the this full moon. I'm going to post a lot of goodies under here, okay? Okay. We have the moon came out, perception. We also have Aquarius, which is collaborate. And then we have transits, climate. I'm going to read the climate, 55. Fives can be significant for you as well. Transits. The planets are always moving through time and space, always spinning around us. When those planets form geometric relationships to one another, they create transits. The astrological weather conditions of the day that affect us all. When a moving planet forms a geometric relationship to a planet in your natal chart, that transiting planet can act like a guest who enters your house, sits in your kitchen, or sprawls in your living room. It activates that part of your existence. If that transiting planet talks to your Mars, it activates your warrior nature and fight or flight response. If it talks to your moon, it initiates a story centered around your home, your family, and how you nurture yourself. This situation is in flux and the surrounding conditions are changing. Stay alert, aware, and be ready to respond to incoming dangers and opportunities. Some people are moving in, others are leaving. New opportunities open and old chapters close. Okay. There's gonna be a new beginning with somebody. And old chapters closing. Let's keep reading. Number 11. Aquarius. Collaborate. The authentic Aquarius gift encourages you to let go of previous constructs and listen to the source within. Honor the reality that you are a unique individual, but you also have a responsibility to contribute to the health of your community. Yeah, that letting go again. So you're definitely letting go of old thoughts, okay, and feelings. And then we have the moon, perception. Look to feelings rather than logic to move this situation forward. Notice any strange responses to anxiety, touchy personal defenses, nepotism, subjectivity, or insecurity, either in your motivation or in those around you. Tend to the fear that lies underneath these behaviors. You are one with the ebb and flow. Watch what sign the moon occupies each day and let the moon teach you about its phases. Align yourself with those tides and make your life easier. So definitely find out what's in your chart. You can use apps for that. But definitely realizing that there's new energy every day, okay? And the planets have a lot to do with how we feel, okay? Especially the moon, okay? And right now there's a full moon. Okay. Hence why I'm up. Okay. But I'm going to post a few things under this in the description. So look out for those. And I hope this message has helped you. Okay. If you would like a personal reading, you can always feel free to comment below. Okay. Yeah, thanks for being here. Thanks for following. Thanks for liking. I appreciate all of you watching. Okay. And have a great rest of your night.